Hello, you guys. Welcome to our first day of our novel study. I'm so excited. I think this will be a great way for us to continue learning together, to continue reading, and to be with each other just like we were in class. So I'm so excited for our Zooms. I'm so excited to discuss the book with you guys. And I'm just so excited, and I hope you are too. This will be great. So we're going to talk a little bit today about who our author is. You have probably heard of Roald Dahl before. You might have heard of him, and I'm sure you've read some of his books that he's written. So we're going to talk about those. We're going to talk about what the story is that we're reading, and then kind of the theme of the story and what we should be looking for as we read. So I think when I press present, my video is going to go away. So if that's the case, I'll see you in my next video. Obviously, you'll still hear my voice. Let's see. Yep, just my voice now. Hope that's okay, guys. So Matilda by Roald Dahl. So this is our author, Roald Dahl. He is the author of Matilda. These are two images of him when he was still living. He's actually no longer alive now, but these were the images of him. Roald Dahl was born in Llandaff, Wales, which is located in the United Kingdom. He loved to travel. So I was reading all about his travels and where he went and what he did there. So he first traveled to Canada, and then eventually he went to East Africa, where he worked up until the time of World War II. So, but he traveled many other places as well during his lifetime. Throughout his life, he was all sorts of things. He was a spy, an ace fighter pilot, a chocolate historian. That sounds like something I'd be interested in. A medical inventor, a screenwriter, and an author. So he had many talents. Probably not a whole lot of free time with all the things that he did. So he was a really cool guy. What other books did he write? So you, like I said, might have heard about some of the other books he's written. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, The Big Friendly Giant, James and the Giant Peach, and The Witches are just a few examples. If you were in Mrs. Hannigan's homeroom, you guys read The Witches over back in October, so you guys know all about that story. And this is just an image of some of the most popular books he's written, and a lot of them are actually movies. So see if you've seen any of these movies or read any of these books before. Okay. Who is Matilda and what's the story about? So you might have already read the book Matilda. You might have already seen the movie for it, or you might have done both. And that's okay. Because remember I told you guys, good readers always reread things. They always reread things, and they always look at things that they might have read the first time in a different light. So you might have read Matilda. You might have known what happens in the story. But we're going to look at it in a different lens this time. We're putting on like a different lens. And we are going to be looking at it for, obviously, comprehension questions, new vocab words that we're going to be learning, themes of the story. We're going to be talking about the characters. So even if you read it, that's okay. We're going to be talking about it in a different way, and I think it'll be good to reread something that you've already read. So Matilda is a sweet 5-year-old genius with horrible, mean parents. Fortunately, she has a great time giving them exactly what they deserve. But at school, things are different. At school, there's Miss Trunchbull, 200 pounds of kid-hating head mistress. Whew, sounds like a scary teacher. Giving Miss Trunchbull what she deserves will take more than a genius. It will take a superhuman genius. So if you haven't read it already, that's a good time to make a prediction. What do you think that means, superhuman genius? We will find out. Okay, so themes of Matilda. So a theme of a story is the message that the author is trying to get across. Why did the author write this story? Oh, and we have a pop-up here. What messages are they trying to give us? So the theme is something that the author writes but doesn't say exactly word for word. It's like an underlying message sort of a thing. So one of the themes of Matilda is good triumphs over evil. So good things and good people are going to win over evil people or evil bullies or mean people or, so good triumphs over evil means the good person is always going to win. Okay. We are going to jump into chapter 1. If you go to my YouTube videos, chapter 1 through 3 will be there. And I'm so excited to start with you guys. Okay, see you there.